Now we had a bunch of insurance as well as NBFC names in focus. The first one and the important one, HDFC Life, will be in focus. Now the Nifty company reported their earnings, which are largely in line. Let's get in my colleague Hersh to give us more on this. Hersh, good morning.
Good morning, Puneet. So where HDFC Life is concerned, largely inline set, but at the same time a little bit unimpressive as well. So just about 11% to 12% growth on the APE front. VNB too growing by a similar kind of a number, and therefore you're seeing margins which are largely flat at around 25.1%. When I'm looking at the overall picture as well, growth estimates of FY26 likely to be lower than the 18% odd which was guided for. So that number will likely not really impress even through FY26. The other pieces with regard to margins, those also expected to be fairly range bound. So again, those will likely not impress through FY26. But what they are expecting or penciling in is that over the medium term things will improve. They are saying, rather the company is saying, that non-par in terms of pricing is extremely competitive, and par is where some of the growth is really coming from. So they're having to focus on par. That continues to be the growth continues to come from there, and therefore profitability is a squeeze. Margins absolutely range bound, 25 to 27%, and we're at the lower end of that band. So largely inline set, unimpressive in terms of likely warranting a very strong reaction. So that's just the sum of it.
Well, thanks for that, Harsh. But the recently listed HDB Financial will also be in focus after the company's Q1 results. Harsh, give us some more on this. The provision number was one of the most questionable ones for this one. Talk us through the results.
Well, yes. So credit costs have gone up. That's obviously the big concern here. From 2.4%, credit costs have gone to 2.5%. But I would take more negatives than positives, because the commentary seems to suggest that likely we are at the peak in terms of both credit costs and bottom in terms of ROA. So we largely start to see expansion from here. What the ROA has done